It's already happening. Every step you take, every street that you cross, every place that you pause is being seen, not by a person, but by something far bigger, your entire city. And the question isn't if you're being watched, it's how much, and what comes next. So, what is a smart city? The idea sounds harmless, even helpful. A smart city is designed to make life easier. Traffic that flows smoothly, energy that adjusts automatically, services that respond in real time. Cameras track congestion, sensors monitor air quality, and algorithms optimize everything from garbage collection to emergency response times. And on the surface, it's efficiency, progress, convenience. But beneath that convenience is something else entirely. Because to make a city smart, it has to see everything. This invisible network has cameras on city corners, license plate readers on highways, sensors embedded in sidewalks, even your phone, quietly reporting your location, your movement, your patterns, all of it feeding into a system that never sleeps. A network so vast you'll never see it all, but it sees you. Every day, millions of data points are collected, not just about traffic, but about people. So what's actually being collected? Smart cities track where you go, how long you stay, who you're near, and what routes you take. Soon patterns begin to form, not just of crowds, but of individuals. With enough data, the system doesn't just track behavior, it can predict it, where you'll be tomorrow, what you might do next. And once this behavior becomes predictable, it becomes controllable. The trade of convenience and privacy is one that most people will never notice, because the system works. Traffic gets better, emergency responses get faster, cities feel more efficient, and in exchange, we give up something quietly. Not all at once, but piece by piece. Privacy becomes optional, then eventually is forgotten about entirely. And if this is something you think more people should be aware of, consider subscribing, because most people never see it coming. But here's a real question. Who's watching the system? And we're not just talking about shadowy government offices. It's private companies selling your morning commute to the highest bidder. The truth is, more often than not, both entities are involved. Mass amounts of data are stored, analyzed, and sometimes shared. Not always transparently, and not always with consent. Because once data exists, it becomes valuable. Valuable things rarely stay contained. In some systems, decisions are no longer even made by people. They're made completely by algorithms, systems that flag unusual behavior, systems that decide what's normal and what isn't. But what happens when the system is wrong? When a pattern is misunderstood or a person is misidentified? There's no conversation, there's no explanation, just a silent judgment made by something you can't even see. And this isn't science fiction. It doesn't live in movies or distant futures. It's already here, quietly woven into the world around you. Streetlights that adjust based on movement, cameras that don't just record but analyze, intersections that track traffic in real time, not just to reduce congestion, but to understand behavior. License plate readers track cars as they pass. Patterns are stored, routes become data, not once, every time. In some places, faces are no longer anonymous. Cameras can identify individuals in a crowd and match them to databases, follow them across multiple locations without ever being noticed. Your routine, habits, patterns, when you leave home, where you stop, how long you stay, it all becomes part of a larger picture. A city that doesn't just function but observes. A system that doesn't just react but learns. And with each update, each new sensor, each new connection, that system becomes more complete, more aware, more precise, more unavoidable. Because this isn't something you can opt out of. You don't sign a form, you don't flip a switch, you simply exist within it. And as the system grows, the line between a city that serves you and a city that watches you begins to disappear. So, the unavoidable question, where does it all end? A city that prevents crime before it happens? Or a system that watches everyone, just in case? Because once a city can see everything, it doesn't choose to see less, it only learns to see more. So now you know. You won't hear it, you won't feel it, but it's there, in the lights above you, in the streets beneath you, watching, learning, waiting. The smart city isn't coming, it's already here, and it knows more about you than you think. Do you trust a system that's always watching, or do you think we've already gone too far? I want to know what you think, because this is only the beginning.